Hello everyone, Ethys here, and due to popular demand, we are going to be having a cheeky peek at the beta for Star Wars Battlefront, which I've been playing for the last couple of days, and I would still be playing now, to be perfectly honest, but I'm a muppet and I didn't realize that the beta's actually over. It's only a few days. So I was planning on recording some more footage than what I have here. I was having some OBS issues, and I managed to optimize it, and the footage is alright, but it's about 5 minutes of Solist, and it's a 8v8, I think. And I just want to have a look at it and basically talk about my thoughts of the game so far, how it feels, how it looks, how it sounds, which is something that had a huge impact on me, is the fact that everything sounds freaking amazing. It is absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so you're not going to see any of the Hoth scenes, you're not going to see any of the walkers or the piloting or anything. This is going to be pretty much what you'd expect to see from a kind of standard team deathmatch. And we're jittering a little bit here, but once we get into the match proper, it should level out a little bit. Now, the first thing you'll notice there is the sound of the blasters. So the Rebels, our default blaster at the moment is the A280. Which is a little bit heavier than the standard issue for the Imperial Stormtroopers, which is the E11. So we get... I'm not sure if it comes across in the video, but you get this feeling of weight, and you get a little bit more recoil. And like I say, a slightly slower fire rate than the E11, whereas you hear the E11s have that sort of very distinct and very classic Stormtrooper sound to them. I don't know if that's making any sense, but that's just one of the things I noticed, is the attention to detail even comes down to everything sounding really unique and different. And speaking of sounds, fucking love those grenades. Thermal imploders. So this is just one of the maps of 2 that were available in the beta, and obviously there's going to be a lot more maps with the full release. And that was some fucking serendipity right there. I should have been dead there. Oh my god. As you can see, we can switch between third and first person, which is nice. So Star Wars Battlefront, the original Battlefront 2 on PlayStation 2, you did generally play them in third person, and it was a lot of movement, and you can play this like that for a lot of the time. A lot of people saying, ooh, it's just Battlefield with, Star Wars skins or whatever, and I'm inclined to disagree. I think that they've retained a lot of the feeling and a lot of the kind of high movement of the original Battlefront. To make this perfectly clear, so this is a game that I've been waiting about 10 years for, and it's been picked up by a number of studios that have sort of gotten mid-development, and they'll even have like leaked sort of mid-development videos which look amazing, and then it's just been scrapped for no good reason. And I was worried with the Disney takeover, this is something we'd never see, but here it is. We're seeing it on EA Origins. And it doesn't really bother me that it's on Origins, because if that's what they had to do to get this made, then that's okay. And my impression so far is that even though the pricing is very, very high, particularly for Australians, for the sort of complete edition, it's like $160. I don't care. I'm such a fanboy. I don't care. Anyway, Solist is a planet on the Outer Rim. It's where we are now. It's quite similar to Mustafar, and it was one of the first planets taken over by the Galactic Empire. It was basically handed to one of the major corporations on the planet that did like mining and infrastructure and engineering and stuff like that by the Empire, and as a result, it was home to some of the first sort of rebel cells, because they were kind of discontent at this sort of full economic and military takeover. So I assume that that's the context that we're seeing it in at the moment. But in terms of the design, as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm not in Ultra because I didn't want to get too many frame drops. And as you know from my channel, this is going to be in 720p rather than 1080. So if it's not obvious, take my word for it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Apparently this map is based on somewhere in particular in Iceland. And you can probably see that here with the sort of little, what do you call them? Little hot springs, and everything's very volcanic and beautiful. Like I say, the attention to detail is just absolutely incredible. And it is so much fun to play. I think I must have been playing against a bunch of absolute scrubloads here, because I think it's about to finish, and I did a lot better than I would have expected. I think, yeah, 7-0 there. So I was pretty happy with that. I didn't know how to type chat there. I just opened the console and said GG to the console. But and there's some casual racism there, which is how you know that it's a FPS. So there you go. That is the beta for Battlefront, and that's me rambling about it for just 5 minutes. I'm sorry I couldn't get more footage for it. If we do have another round of beta, maybe when they've developed a new map or something, then I'll definitely make sure I get plenty of footage for it. If this is something you'd like to see on the channel when it's released, then, you know, let me know, because I'm a massive Star Wars nerd. I mean, I can do Star Wars lore videos while I'm while I'm recording Battlefront. Why not? Anyway, that's just a cheeky peek, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, that's that. It's coming out, I think, mid-December. It's going to coincide with the release of Episode 7 for pretty obvious marketing reasons. And yeah, I hope I'll see you guys in game then. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!